All right, what's going on, guys? John here from The Real Talk with
Rama Screen.
and we're here to talk all things spoilers of Solo: A Star Wars Story. If you guys didn't check out our non-spoiler review, that's going to be in both of our channels and the link in the description down below as well.
Yes.
So yeah, you guys have been warned. We're going to be talking all things spoilers. Rama, I don't know where you want to start off in this,
Well, before we get to the Darth Maul.
Right away, huh?
Right away. It's just, I love how Emilia Clarke's character is, you just don't know where her allegiance or her loyalty lies.
Yeah.
Before the revelation about Darth Maul, it's like, oh, apparently that's her boss.
Yeah.
But we don't know that. But throughout the whole movie, it's like, okay, is she on Han Solo's side?
Yeah.
Or on the Drayden side? Drayden, that's his name, right?
I think so.
Paul
Something
Bettany's,
like that. Yeah.
So, because Paul Bettany is the main villain in this movie, I think he did a fine job, by the way.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
You felt definitely, and I don't feel like he was in a lot of the film, but in what he was, you definitely saw that menacing side of him. He was scarred or something.
Yes.
And apparently, he was supposed to be played by another gentleman.
That's right.
But I guess that guy couldn't come back for the reshoot, so they got Paul Bettany and stuff. So it'd be interesting to see how that played out. But I mean, nonetheless, he did a pretty good job.
I like the Clint Howard cameo. Ron Howard's brother, because Ron Howard always loves having his brother in all his movies, and Clint, plays this guy in a cage fight. There's this robot monster, droid fight, and he's the one running the whole show.
Yeah.
And so that's a minor spoiler. That's nothing to do with the story.
Yeah.
Another spoiler that I want to bring up is the fact that I think, and maybe you can disagree with me. I thought that Lando was gonna be the show stealer or the scene stealer. I don't feel like he's a show stealer.
Yeah.
Like, as a matter of fact, I feel like, oh man, I want to see more of him. I don't think we get to see much of Lando, at least not as much as I expected it to be.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? I mean, I want to see the more capes. I want to
see more of his capes, man. He seemed like he had a lot.
And of course, lastly, the big one is the revelation about Darth Maul.
Yeah,
Now that brings me to my question to you. So I know this is set a few years probably, right? Before the rebellion starts, before A New Hope, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
So if Darth Maul is Kira's boss, Kira is the name of Emilia Clarke's character. So, I mean, how does that fit into... No, this is not in New Hope. This is... Darth Maul is in the episode 1.
Yeah, episode 1.
I'm sorry, I apologize. See, so... We didn't see a Kira-like character in episode 1.
Yeah.
So I don't know. The thing is, the movie Solo: A Star Wars Story sets us up at the end. It's as if like, oh, there's gonna be a sequel.
Yeah, he's gonna go to Tatooine, and that's when he's gonna meet Jabba.
Yes.
And so, I thought he was gonna be in this one, but apparently they're gonna save that for. Because Alden Ehrenreich, he signed up for 3 movies.
Oh,
so
that's right.
this is they definitely set it up for a franchise, I believe. So like 3 solid movies.
Okay.
Where this one, and then pretty much everybody's gonna come back, and then Darth Maul's gonna play into something somehow.
Thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah.
Because that means it's not like the next movie is episode 1.
Yeah,
no, there's gonna be another story.
No, yeah, definitely.
Before Darth Maul shows up and gives Liam Neeson a hard time.
No, but that's the thing that this is set between the third one after Revenge of the Sith and before A New Hope, because I feel
Thank you.
Han Solo was he was kind of maybe probably like 10 years older than what he is now, maybe in A New Hope. So that's why I was kind of like, because obviously, if you guys seen Clone Wars and then Star Wars Rebels, you guys know that Darth Maul comes back in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
With robotic legs and stuff like that. So he wasn't killed at the end of episode 1 as we thought, And but I mean, it does, because I know you haven't seen Rebels like the last few episodes.
Yes,
so I
only saw the first 2 seasons.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil what happens with Darth Maul.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering like, how does this fit into the whole other canon and stuff like that, since we saw him, and it was cool to see that Ray Park played him as well. He played Darth Maul in episode 1.
That's right.
And Sam Witwer, which plays the voice in Rebels. Darth Maul, he voices him as well in this, so that's pretty cool. And they kind of combined the two.
Okay.
And so yeah, that was
I like
big.
that.
That was a big shocker when I thought it was gonna be maybe Jabba or Boba Fett or someone, or something. But it was Darth Maul. I was like, what the heck? Like that was just. I never thought we were gonna see him in a big screen, other than if they went through with the Obi-Wan movie.
That's right.
Maybe he's gonna be there or something. But that was a big surprise, big shocker.
Oh, I agree. Thank you for those points. Another spoiler that also. I don't know how do you feel, or how did you feel when you watched the screening about Han Solo pretty much straight up just shoots Tobias like that?
I'm
like people told me, because I had a conversation with them online and in person, that that they've watched the film as well, that it's appropriate because it's a Western movie. It's kind of like drawing a gun, right?
Western vibe, yeah.
Yes, there's also who gets to draw the weapon first.
Yeah.
So that's a Western vibe. Number two, it also kind of like an homage to who shot first. Who shot first? So is it Han Solo or Greedo? No?
Yeah.
So I think that's what do you feel about that theory?
Yeah, I liked it because I think it puts to rest this debate of like who shot first. Because in this one, obviously he did.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that was one because throughout the film, Woody Harrelson was like, hey, don't trust nobody. He was trying to teach him rules about this game that he was getting himself into.
Yeah.
And the last rule I feel like he was gonna tell him was always shoot first.
Yeah.
So Han, I think he knew that. So that's why obviously he shot first, and that does bring a different side to his character. And I think what we've come to know and love of Han Solo, and like I always believe that he shot first.
I know, me too.
So this actually confirms it, And I thought that just adds a great kind of layer to him and kind of like who he is, and like we were saying in our non-spoiler review, his struggle with being a good guy and kind of a rebel or
doing his own thing.
Yeah, doing his own thing.
Yeah.
So I mean, I like that. I like what like you said, the callback to the New Hope, and
I think though, I gotta say, maybe it's just me.
Yeah.
That whole shooting Tobias scene, I was expecting something more of I was expecting more of a struggle, or maybe a shootout.
Yeah.
Instead of just like. That's it.
Yeah.
It's over. I was like, but you're right. I guess it's an homage to who shot first. But I was like, oh, that's it. That was it. So Tobias just gets shot and dies, and that's it. I was like, I wanted more. Just like I wanted more of Lando.
Yeah.
But it doesn't take away from the fact that this movie is still fun.
Yeah, it was amazing, and I think that's a testament to Donald Glover and the Lando character as well. That we want to see him more.
Yeah.
I do agree with you though. I did think he was going to be a little bit more prominent because he was like. I mean, I have a shirt of him.
Of course,
he was in the marketing and stuff like that a lot. And he was there a lot. He was kind of important because he supplies the ship to the crew and stuff like that. And we see how his gambling and stuff like that, and how Han got it at the end.
You're right. Right.
So yeah, it was just I wanted a little bit more, but I mean now audiences could be like, hey, I want a Lando movie now because we didn't get to see him as much. And also I'm forgetting the L3.
Oh yeah, the new droid.
Yeah, the new droid. I think that's her name. She was great. That's something we didn't touch upon in the spoiler review. I mean, the non-spoiler review. That the other side characters too, like the wife or the girlfriend of Tobias.
Yes.
And the little alien guy. I think he was voiced by Jon Favreau. I think.
Voiced by Jon Favreau.
They were great too. Like they were just in a small amount, but I think they added enough to those characters so that when they had their sacrifice or they died, you kind of felt bad for them. Okay, not as much. You're not gonna cry over them, but
exactly.
I thought they did a pretty good job with them.
I gotta say about the droids.
Yeah.
Is it just? You can correct me if I'm wrong. I keep saying it's me. Probably I'm the only person in the world thinking about it. But with C-3PO and R2-D2, back in the day with the droids, the droids were paranoid and kind of shy and kind of like confused. Oh my god, like a little bit bumbling. But now with the one from Rogue One, KS. I forgot his name.
KS2O.
Voiced by Alan Tudyk.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And then this one, the new one, L3. Recently, or the droids have become more sassy and they talk back.
Exactly. Like I got that. They have more personalities. They kind of they actually care for their owners or something.
No, they also talk back at you.
They're exactly.
They have attitude.
It's like whoa.
like with that scene, where did you do anything else? Lando asked L3. He's like L3 said equal rights.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
It's like what?
He's like, come on.
Droids got jokes. Droids got jokes. So Yeah, it seems like it's one of those things where back in the day, Disney princess is like mild and very princessy.
Yeah.
But ever since Tangled, it's all like princess kicks ass. And Mulan and Tangled. So it's one of those evolution of droid that I just noticed like, oh, they're making the droid to give them more personality these days. Exactly. It's not a bad thing. It's not a good thing. It's just my opinion.
Yeah, I like that too. They had a little bit more personality. But yeah, something else I like seeing, and I guess this is a spoiler or whatever, but I mean, the fact that we see kind of Chewie and how he kind of wanted to go back to his people and stuff like that.
That's right,
and he even saw that some of them, when they were escaping that place or whatever, when they got the fuel, it was pretty cool to see a little bit more of kind of his character, how he kind of originally wanted to go back and free his people or just kind of, be with his people again. So
let me ask you this. What do you want to see happen in Han Solo 2?
Oh, man. I definitely want to see Kira.
Okay.
Right, Kira, back, maybe they cross paths again. Han takes a job. Because we definitely know that he's going to go to Tatooine.
That's true. Yeah,
so we're going to see Jabba in the second one. And maybe she's in the same, kind of game. Maybe they're trying to go for the same thing again. And they meet and... maybe Darth Maul shows up or something. So we're gonna.
So you're saying there's another MacGuffin that they're going after?
Yeah, definitely. There's something because he in the beginning of New Hope, Han owes Jabba.
That's
so
right.
We're gonna see maybe why he owes him or stuff like that. So that's what I want to see. Jabba, more Han and Chewie, Lando probably appearing again, wanting to get his Falcon back. And I definitely want to see character Kira, right?
Yeah, Kira.
Again, so.
I think I want to see those things.
Yeah.
And I agree with you. But also, with sequel, I wanted to see some flashbacks. Because, the Solo, a Star Wars story, this is spoiler review. So it doesn't start out with Han Solo as a child.
Yeah.
He's
a bit younger, but not as a kid. We didn't know, we didn't see his parents or whatever.
Exactly. It's already been,
years.
Alden Ehrenreich. That's, his form. Just like that. It starts out like that.
Yeah.
So it'll be nice to have a flashback. Usually when it comes to sequels, they usually bring in family members.
Yeah.
In some sort. Kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy with the dad. Mm-hmm. So they always do that. That's one of the formulas of sequels. So I want to see something from maybe Han Solo's past.
Yeah. And then how do you get there? Kind of being a scavenger. And
exactly. How he got to the mafia land.
Yeah.
Because maybe somebody that he kind of also forgotten to help.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe he has a grudge on Han Solo because of that. So maybe that kind of storyline, I want to see that. But in flashbacks kind of mode, maybe they can cast somebody to play Kid Han Solo.
Yeah.
But I'm really curious about that part of his life.
Also, in The Force Awakens, we know that he knows Maz Kanata. So it'd be cool to see, maybe where that relationship started, and maybe she has a thing with Chewie or something, because she asked, "Where's my husband?" or something like that. So I wouldn't mind to see that,
Oh, that's a good point, because
maybe for the third one, or I don't know. She can pop up.
So you're saying, man, that's good, man. That's an excellent point, because there's a lot of moments in the Luke Skywalker Star Wars saga where, like you said earlier, they mentioned that, but we didn't get to see that.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to see that part.
We saw the Kessel run, how he did that and stuff like that. So that was always mentioned.
Oh, okay. And I'm down for it. For it, yeah.
More Lupita and the Younger. Wherever we can get her, more.
I agree. And that's it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Those are my thoughts about spoilers as well.
Yeah.
That's all I have.
Yeah, that's basically it. And let us know what you guys thought about anything spoilers. And I mean, hopefully anybody who comes into this knows already seen the movie and stuff like that. So make sure to let us know anything you guys want in the comment section down below. Make sure to check out Rama on his channel, and make sure to subscribe to both of us. Hit that little notification button so you can be notified whenever we put out a video and be the first to see it. And yeah, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you at the movies.
May the Force be with you.
Yeah, let's rock this.